Hello. So today I wanted to talk about this new eye cream that I've been using for a while now. So I got this as PR. I didn't pay for this. And by the way, this is the Summer Fridays Jet Lag Overnight Eye Serum. And when I accepted this PR, I did not realize it had retinol in it. I usually stay far away from retinols because my skin in general is just far too sensitive for retinols or any sort of retinoids. Usually my skin will get really angry, it'll get red, sometimes it'll peel. And this is even if I use just a ton of sunscreen, if I don't even go outside while I'm using them, it's just my skin reacting to the actives. So when I got this, I didn't expect this to do well for me at all. And in fact, I didn't realize that it had retinol in it until I was looking at the packaging and I saw it said contains retinol because all of the other, like everything else I saw about this product basically just said that it was an overnight eye serum. And I don't know, I was kind of hoping just for a nice eye serum for around my eyes. And so I wasn't expecting it to have retinol. And when I realized that, I thought about just giving it away to one of my friends. I have a lot of friends who use retinols, so this would still get a lot of good usage, even if I don't use it. But I decided, you know what the heck, I might as well try it around my face or even just on my hands and just see how it is. And I did try it out first on my hands, just on the back of my hands, just to see if my skin would react to it. And it didn't. It didn't. The back of my hand didn't get it all irritated from this product. And it has a really nice texture to it. I don't know if I would really call it a serum. I think this is a bit more of like a gel, but it's a gel consistency that has a lot of slip to it. So like my skin isn't being tugged back and forth by my finger when I'm putting this on, which actually feels really nice underneath the eyes. I've had a few different eye products that have this kind of texture where you can kind of tell that it's going to keep all of the hydration in your skin, but your skin ends up being very irritated by just the application process of the product. Or at least my under eyes get irritated easily. It's just very sensitive skin on my already very sensitive skin. But yeah, so I was really impressed by this and I decided to use it on my face. I did put it sort of on the outer orbital portion of my under eyes, sort of that area where if you have sunken in under eyes, that area where they start to sink in. And I didn't have any issues with my skin. And so I was really surprised by this. And I thought, you know what? I might as well just try to use this then. Maybe this is a gentle enough of a retinol product that I can use. So I used this for, I think, 2 or 3 weeks. I never really saw any difference in like my fine lines or anything, or even the hydration levels, but it felt nice to put on and I didn't seem to have any issues with it. I was noticing around this time, like I was having bad allergies just in general, but nothing that I attributed to this product. And then I got a different thing in PR that I wanted to try out. And I'll have a different video of this one, but I was using this. I tried to use it all over my face, and it's too hydrating for that on my oily skin, or too moisturizing, I should say, on my oily skin. But this actually had pretty noticeable immediate results in ways that I was kind of hoping that a retinol would have. My fine lines were really nice and plumped out by this, and it was pretty immediate. So this is not going to have the same kind of effect as a retinol. This made my skin look younger and more hydrated and my fine lines much less apparent. But after using this for a little bit, I decided to put this on hold and then come back to the Summer Fridays to see if maybe these would work together nicely, like after I had used this, not using them at the same time. And I wanted to come back to the Summer Fridays to see if maybe with my skin more hydrated and just an overall better condition, if maybe I would notice further results with the retinol. So I continued to use this for, I think, about 3 weeks. So altogether, I've used this for, let's say, a month and a half, because it was 2 to 3 weeks, and then I used it for an additional 3 weeks. So I'm just going to say a month and a half. And I never really noticed any difference with this. I kept on using it, and it was whatever, but it wasn't sensitizing my skin. And as a retinol, I'm really not sure how quickly retinols show that they're making a difference on your skin. So I was honestly very patient with it. And I didn't really consider stop using this product. I figured I got this in PR, I might as well use it up, see if it ever gives me any sort of help with my fine lines or hydration or wrinkling. So I figured I'd just keep on using this. So maybe around the second week mark, the second time I started using this, I started noticing really bad dry eyes. And like I mentioned before, I have not so great allergies, so I completely chalked it up to allergies. And I just started using eye drops, and I didn't really think that much of it. I thought it was a little bit weird. I've never had issues with dry eyes. Usually if I have issues with allergies in my eyes, they get very watery. I've never had issues with dry eyes before, and I thought it was really strange. And then into the third week of the second time using this product, my dry eyes became so uncomfortable. They really started scratching my eyes almost. Like it was uncomfortable. It was something that I almost considered going to the doctor for. And I was about to set up an appointment for going to the doctor. And then I saw this post come up on Reddit. I think it was someone who had gotten a retinol eye cream. It wasn't this one, it was a completely different one. I want to say it was from the Inky List. And they had gotten it from Sephora by mistake. Sephora had just included it in their order accidentally. And they just came on to Reddit to ask, hey, can I use this product? Is there anything I should know about it? Or something to that effect. And I didn't think about it at all. I don't even know why I clicked on that post, but when I scrolled down, the first thing I saw was someone saying, hey, this is a retinol eye cream. Be aware that retinol can damage your eyes. And then I kept on scrolling down, and there was someone describing exactly what I was going through. The dry eyes, and mentioned that retinol is known to actually damage some of the glands in your eyes, which leads to dry eye syndrome. And once I saw that, I just immediately stopped using this. I wasn't entirely sure if it was because of this, because even though I have really sensitive skin, I don't consider my eyes very sensitive. I usually don't have my eyes really reacting to anything, unless maybe I get like a avobenzone sunscreen in my eyes, that will burn. But like I said, I've never had issues with dry eyes before, and so I was a little bit suspicious of this product. And now it's been about 2 weeks since I stopped using this product, and I don't have to use eye drops anymore. And I can't say my eyes are totally back to normal, but they are not that scratchy uncomfortableness that I was dealing with before. So needless to say, I'm very surprised that I wasn't aware that that could be an outcome for using a retinol eye cream. I never considered that this could damage my eyes. My only worry about this product was that it would make my very sensitive skin unhappy. But I'm just very surprised there doesn't really seem to be any warnings. I mean, I guess there is a warning, for external use only, avoid contact with eyes, but honestly, I'm pretty sure pretty much every cosmetic product has that warning on here. Even things like, let me see if Strivectin has that. Yeah, caution, keep out of eyes, stop use if irritation occurs. And and Strivectin doesn't have anything in it that's going to, hurt your eyes or anything, that I know of at least. But I guess I'm just really surprised because I do a lot of research on my skincare, and while I don't usually use retinols, I've still researched the products and it's never really come up that these could damage your eyes. I've heard about retinol sensitizing your eyes, possibly, but I don't think I've ever heard that this could damage glands in your eyes and cause a dry eye. I also didn't do a whole bunch of research to see if it was reversible. Um, honestly, I just didn't want the internet to tell me that it wasn't reversible after the issues I was having. But my eyes are a bit better now, so it looks like at least my condition is reversible. But it was really unclear if once retinol damages the glands in your eyes, maybe over a longer period of use, if it's reversible. So I wanted to come on here and talk about my experience because I was just very unaware that this was even a possibility. And I'm honestly a little bit shocked. So, in case there's anyone else out there who has considered using a retinol eye cream, I'm going to be really honest with you. I don't understand why retinol eye creams are made. I really don't. Because based on the research that I've done now, retinol products shouldn't come anywhere near the eyes. So I would just recommend to you, if you're someone who uses retinol or thinking about using retinol, don't put it anywhere near your eyes. Don't use this for wrinkling around your eyes. I think anywhere around your eyes that has wrinkling is honestly too close to the eyes for retinol to go on. So this is a category of products that I will honestly simply never use again. I'll give this to one of my friends, but honestly, I'm going to ask them about their usage and how close they put it to their eyes and whether or not they have issues with dry eyes. But overall, I mean, I guess it's a decent product in that this is the only retinol product I've been able to use on my skin that is gentle enough that it doesn't make my skin peel. However, it made my eyes incredibly dry. So I guess if you don't have issues with your eyes getting dry, so I don't really know what to say about this product. I can't recommend it. I don't think I could recommend any retinol eye cream after my experience, but it is a gentle retinol product. So I guess if you wanted to use this over the rest of your face, maybe it would be good for that, but this is also very expensive. So not something that I'm going to recommend overall, but I did want to make a video just letting you guys know, be really careful with retinol around your eyes. I was personally really surprised by this, and I'm really disappointed that retinol eye creams seem to be like this very popular thing that a lot of brands seem to make, especially when it can damage your eyes so quickly and so badly. So I hope that this video was useful. I hope it gave you some information that maybe you didn't have before, or just a refresher to be careful with new products. I am going to have another video later on with other skincare things that I've gotten in PR, mostly about this because this was the only one that was actually good. So I hope you'll tune into the next video whenever that goes up. And if you have any additional questions on this product or my experience with it, please feel free to ask me below. I'm happy to help answer your questions. And if you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for spending your time with me. I really appreciate it. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.